tough night. I think it's safe to say that I didn't see that coming, but give those guys credit for playing well from start to finish. Had a different, probably unique lineup, probably for them. Really more 3 and 4s on the floor outside of Note as the point guard, and it worked out well for them. And I think they were able to set a physical tone, and we couldn't recover from that, but didn't see it coming though.
Cuonzo, last time out against, Alabama, you guys were able to get off to, a really fast start. And then it kind of seemed like tonight you guys kind of resorted back to some old struggles in terms of how you, start games. What do you think was kind of the biggest difference there, thing that was missing there?
I think the biggest thing, you can see it, in the first 7 minutes, Note did a good job of pressuring Boogie Coben up the floor, had him walking the ball up the floor, so now they can extend their defense. And again, not sure why he was walking up, and you have to give credit to Note with the pressure. And I think that was the biggest key, because he did a good job of dictating the tempo, controlling the tempo, putting pressure on Boogie, and then it extended from Boogie to Caleb and Anton, where had us so far in the offense, and we couldn't really flow into offense. And I thought, Note did a good job, and when Coleman was coming off the ball screens, of being aggressive, not allowing him to use the ball screens. And from that point on, our whole game was on the perimeter. I thought we settled a lot on the perimeter.
What do you think needs to improve so that, if a team does get in kind of holes like that early, that they're able to respond better?
I think it's simple. Boogie as the point guard in that situation, not to say he's the reason why the score is what it was, but in that situation, you got to be aggressive and get him off. You get up the floor, make a play. You can't allow the guy get you from side to side to side to side and allow you picking the ball up in and around the half court line, because you can't run good offense that way.
Eric?
Cuonzo, you said you didn't see this coming. Just what were some of the spaces you thought maybe you could take advantage and maybe get a different result out of this game?
Or really just, again, your continued execution. But again, I thought the biggest key, and I watched film, was there's a lot of breakdown as the game flowed. But I thought we settled on the perimeter, give them credit for being aggressive, being physical. And I thought the other part, just getting in the offensive flow, getting the ball up the floor, getting it up with a better pace so we can flow into offense. And I think when we weren't able to do that, we were extended, and all of a sudden it kind of became one-on-one, selling for shots, not as aggressive, not attacking the rim. And I thought sometimes we tried to drive when there was a shot that presented itself, and I thought we had, kind of 2 or 3 guys hovering around when one guy was posting up and not having the good spacing that we needed.
Mitch?
Cuonzo, obviously a somewhat quiet night from Kobe on offense. Is that just a result of Arkansas kind of taking him away, and you need other guys to kind of pick up the slack, or was there more you'd like to see from him?
Of course, you liked it. One thing I said to him, I said, allow it to come to you, because I thought when he tried to be aggressive in scoring, they were hovering around him. Even in the post, guys were all around him. So that means guys have to make shots from the perimeter, and also you got to make plays on the perimeter. But I just told him, be aggressive, but allow it to come to you, because I thought a couple of times he had a shot and didn't shoot it. I thought opportunity had the opportunity to drive left. He didn't take advantage of that left-hand drive like late in the half. I thought he could have drove left and made a play. He came back right, and I think he lost the ball.
Anthony?
Cuonzo, we saw everybody, get a little bit of time tonight besides Yaya. Is there any particular reason didn't see Yaya at all?
I think he's coming around. No, not really. Just make sure he's 100%, and not that he wasn't able to play, but I think he'll be fine, and he's healthy and all that. But just making sure, healthy COVID-wise, but just making sure his body is 100%, getting that knee stronger. But not that he's done anything wrong. No.
Ben?
Cuonzo, you're pretty consistent and even keel with responses, but when it's a loss like this, is there a different response needed, or how do you pull guys out of this after a game like this?
Well, you get after it, because as we continue to grow in toughness, edge, and grit, this happened. We'll bounce back from it on Saturday.
Lila? Cuonzo, you guys have now, in true road games have, lost those by, an average margin of over 30 points. I mean, what do you think needs to improve about the way you guys play away from Mizzou Arena?
Oh, we just need to get better. Need to be able to handle pressure. I think that's be able to handle pressure and continue to get better on both sides of the basketball.
Dave?
Cuonzo, I think it was your first game against Tennessee last year where you basically said, hey, burn the tape, don't look at it, just move on. With this team, a little younger, do you need them to learn from a tough one like this more so?
Yeah, so we'll watch film. Now, we don't necessarily probably in this case watch the whole game because we have a turnaround. We have to get prepared for another game. But we'll watch the things that we need to see, but also we'll watch stuff individually. So each guy will see what he needs to see. Yes.
Anthony?
Cuonzo, it was the second fewest points you guys had scored in the first half this season. What did you kind of say to your team at halftime to try and get back into this game? And what do you think didn't really go right in that second half?
The biggest key is pushing the ball. Get the ball up the floor. We got to execute. Get the ball up the floor. You have to be aggressive on your drives. Play in good space. We have shots that present themselves. Shoot the ball. If not, you got to drive the ball, make plays. And I just feel like to their credit, they had us on our heels from the start of the game. We could never recover.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.